Hola David, mucho gusto. Voy a empezar el stream en un minuto. Solo estoy preparando todo para que el chat pueda estar en la pantalla y pueda la gente ser parte del stream conmigo. No, los únicos juegos que yo juego son Hytale, Minecraft, Fortnite, Zero Build, Battle Royale específicamente, y de vez en cuando League of Legends. Tengo planes para jugar juegos clásicos como de Nintendo, Super Nintendo y Nintendo 64 y cosas así, porque yo tengo todos los sistemas originales desde que yo era joven. Pero voy a empezar esos streams de juegos clásicos en el futuro. Por hoy estoy en episodio 63 del Hardcore Minecraft Survival Series que yo tengo. Pero como te dije, ahorita estoy activando el chat para todos los diferentes sociales, páginas sociales, para que todo el mundo puede, mandarme mensaje mientras que juego. Hi, what's up? B. Abin Magar, welcome to the stream. Just getting everything ready here so that the chat is active and everyone can be involved and join in. So just bear with me here. I'm almost done. There we go. Can you guys see yourselves in the chat? Is the chat active? Can you guys see it? The goal is for you guys to be part of it. Hello. Buenas. Yep, ahí se ve que todo está bien. Everything's working. Okay. So, welcome everyone. My name's Giuseppe from Two Friends Eat, and this is Two Friends Eat Gaming. Today's stream right now, we are in episode 63 of the Hardcore Bedrock Survival Series. We're in episode 63, as I mentioned. Oh, muy bien. Ya, yo tengo por lo menos 3. So, si quieres que te hablo en español, te contesto en español. If you speak in English, I'll talk back in English. Io sono italiano, magari, Giuseppe, si parla in italiano, e capisco io magari. So, I speak 3 languages. I can kind of fake Portuguese, but I don't really speak it. But yeah, anyway, we're going to be starting. Maybe my buddy Johnny will join in later. That's why we're Two Friends Eat Gaming. My buddy Johnny is my other friend. And my buddy Peter will hopefully start playing some of the Hytale with me. So, let's get started. Play. Realms. So, we're going to start playing here, like I said, in the Hardcore Revive series. Una de las cosas que yo hago es yo muestro todos los add-ons y los packs que usamos en el Realm, para que si usted le gusta como tenemos todo preparado, usted puede hacer lo mismo. I try to show off all the packs so you guys know what we use. So if you like what we're doing, you can follow along and make your own realm similar to ours. No worries. I'll be speaking both languages, so I'll make sure you guys understand. If you talk to me in English, I'll respond in English. If you text me in Spanish, I'll respond in Spanish. So no worries. This is a bilingual stream. I'll answer and speak in whatever language you guys talk to me in. So we got dark UI, so we got the dark mode screen and UI, right? We got Hardcore Revive. The way Hardcore Revive works by JakeCCz is that if you get unalived and there's other people on the realm, you end up having your head fall, your player head, and other people have to grab it. And then with an altar and 4 wither roses, they can bring you back into the realm and bring you back to life. It's a cool feature. You can play hardcore. And essentially, if everyone in the realm is unalived, then the realm is dead, and then everyone needs to start over. New realm. It adds a little bit more co-op play and, friendly players and kind of like, camaraderie and stuff like that. But yeah, it's still hardcore. If there's no one on the realm and you're unalived, you're stuck in spectator mode until someone brings you back, or that's it, game over. We got actions and stuff because that's awesome. Realistic biomes because stuff like tumbleweeds in the desert is pretty cool. Common sense adds a few extra quality of life feature like faster ghasts. The horses stay where you leave them when you get off. You don't have to tie them down. Little things like that. Check them out. It's a free add-on over at CurseForge. Yo juego Minecraft en mi Nintendo Switch, pero no tengo conectado el internet. No tengo las nuevas actualizaciones. No juegues hardcore porque no podrías volver. Bueno, en este caso, como te deje saber en inglés, tenemos este paquete que es gratis que usted puede encontrar en CurseForge, que se llama Hardcore Revive. Y eso lo que hace es que cuando te mueres, su cabeza se cae al piso y otros jugadores en su realm pueden ir a encontrar su cabeza. Y con 4 roses, ¿cómo se dice? Rosas de Wither, pueden ponerlo en un ¿cómo se dice? Un altar. Y te pueden traer de nuevo a vida. Pero es difícil porque necesita los 4, rosas de Wither y necesitan encontrar su cabeza. We also have Inventory Manager that helps organize your inventory with a magic wand. We have land claims to protect your property. We have gravestones. So when you get unalived, your items don't despawn. They're stuck on a grave. So the only thing someone needs to do is get your player head, and your stuff will be waiting there in the grave if you get brought back. Brewing Guide lets you see all the different stuff in the UI so you don't have to look up the recipes for stuff in brewing. And Trading Helper lets you see all the trades beforehand because, it helps. Okay. 6, 7. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Behavior packs. There's a few extra here that's not in the other side. We got faster minecarts because we want them to be useful and not useless. We have craftable dragon eggs. Now, this is one that I made myself. I got inspiration from someone else. So this is my pack. I'll be putting it up. So if you play in a realm with other people and you want to get a player, if you want other people to get a dragon egg, the first dragon egg is going to be normal. You get it by defeating the dragon. This one, you have to revive the dragon. You have to collect the dragon breath. And because the dragon egg is purple with little light purples, you need to get 8 crying obsidian. So the recipe to get a dragon egg to make it yourself, if you weren't the first person to defeat the dragon, is you need 8 crying obsidian, and then you need dragon's breath in the middle in order to, craft it yourself. So it gives you the ability to make it in your realm for other players to get. And Potion of Decay. This is another one that I edited and made myself. This one allows you to use Wither Roses for more than just decorations and for like putting it out on the ground. In the old console edition, you could use the Wither Rose in a potion. So you get an awkward potion. You put a Wither Rose, and then you can make Potion of Withering or Potion of Decay. And then with those potions, you can make a Splash Potion. You can make a Lingering Potion. Or you can make Wither-tipped arrows. So this pack adds that ability back to Bedrock. Because it used to be, if I'm not mistaken, part of the console edition way back when. So I always like that feature. It gives roses a reason to be used for something. So it's fun. Alright, so let's get started. Let's start the realm. Last thing I was doing in the hardcore world is I built a new base. It was a castle because my old base, I grew out of it. All my chests are full. I have no room for anything. So I'm trying to get everything from my old realm or my old base all the way to the new one over at the castle. Another thing I want to do is I want to fight the Wither. I want to get some Wither Roses because I have my 5-year-old daughter that plays with us. I've got a few other people in the realm. Some of them have already unalived, so we need to get some Wither Roses so I can message them and tell them, hey, I can bring you back, and we'll be able to bring them back to life. So let's take a look and see. And as you can tell, I already have all my stuff emptied because I was in the process of moving stuff around. So let's take a look. I already collected all the discs. We also have all of the trims. If you want to see the progress that we've made, you can go back and watch previous streams. If you're on Kick, this is the second stream I've done on there. All my older stuff's all over on Twitch and YouTube. So go check them out over there if you want to watch the older ones. You have a realistic mod. What do you mean? What do you mean I have a realistic mod? Yeah, let's start moving stuff over. Are these empty? Yes. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get my... You know what? I have more shulker shells. Let's make some shulker boxes. So that way I can get everything brought over quickly. Yeah, I already emptied that. Where's chests? I should have a bunch of chests. Not here. No. No. I'm gonna have to make more chests. Got plenty of wood though, so it's not gonna be an issue. Actually, Johnny has a wood farm. So, you know what? Let's go get some more wood. Pretty sure I have my axe in here. Yes, I do. Okay. Whoa. Mira este hijo de madre. Caray. Leave me alone, dude. Alright, let's go. Put this back. Pero, ¿de dónde vienen? Okay, we're good. Okay. Susu, what's up? I keep seeing arrows getting shot. Where are they getting shot? Oh! Oh, up there. Okay. That's an issue. I need to take care of that. This is the altar, by the way. So, you put the wither roses here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to use soul sand. You need 4 stairs. That's an iron block, but you could use any ore block. And then put the head, boop, right on top of there. But yeah, let's go to Johnny's base. And let's get some wood. Oh, look at that. Beehive. There's another one there, too. I should probably bring some with me. That way I can have some bees over at my new base. 6, 7. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up the saplings. Yep. Cool. Whoop! That's not a tree. Whoops. La 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 la. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Anyway. So what'd you guys have for dinner tonight? What'd you guys eat today? I just made dinner, and I came back upstairs once I was done eating. I made pasta alla puttanesca, which is very good. It has olives. It's got anchovies, capers. It's a little spicy. It's good stuff. So, let's hurry this process up. Do you have a friend? Yes, I do. My friend's Johnny. He usually plays with me, but he's busy. He's working today. So if he's able to log on, he'll log on later. But for now, it's just me. We usually have a dual screen setup where you'll see both of us playing at the same time. You'll see both of our faces and the two gameplay. Both of our gameplay will be on the screen, so you can see, you know, both of our points of view simultaneously. No, that has Fortune 3 as well. I should just use this. Do you have a favorite Minecraft music track? I'm not talking about music discs either. I mean like just any music track that plays. I know a lot of people liked Mice on Mars, I think it's called. Or was it Mice on Venus? That one's a pretty good one. Moog is another one. Aria Math. Yeah, Aria Math is a fun one too. It is a really nice one. For me, it's hard to say. I have the whole playlist. Like, I have a playlist I made which has all the different songs, including music discs on Apple Music. Um, when I'm like working, I'll have that on and I'll be like listening to it in the repair room. I do computer repairs and phone repairs. The Wonderland Jar Horror mod. This is Bedrock Edition. I'm playing Bedrock, not Java. So, depending where you're watching the stream, I'll have what's on the what I'm playing up here. So it'll say Minecraft Bedrock above the chat. Or if you're playing on on the widescreen, if you're watching on a widescreen, then it'll say it underneath below me. Tell me more about it. What's up with the horror mod? I like scary stuff like that. It's fun for me. I'm not scared of being scared. Which is funny. Entities talk to you, they watch you, they take you to liminal worlds where you least expect it. Oh, ooh. Yeah, that's like existential, kind of like Twilight Zone, kind of like creepy stuff, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of like, there was a game for the GameCube that was called Eternal Darkness. That was like that. It was really, really scary. And it has a mechanic called an insanity meter. So if your sanity, it's called sanity meter. If your sanity goes down, it ends up causing crazy things to happen to your game. I'm gonna end up streaming that game. That's actually one of the first games I should stream. Eternal Darkness. I think that might have been used by the same developers, or they may have bought the rights because the company, Silicon Knights, that created Eternal Darkness, actually went out of business. They went bankrupt. So someone had to have bought those the patent or the rights to that mechanic. No, I don't play Roblox. Roblox is one of the games that I don't play. I have a couple of little ones and some teenagers. The teenagers play it, but excuse me, I don't want my 5-6-year-olds playing the game by themselves. You know. World of Tanks. World of Tanks is fun too. That's good. I need a campfire. Need a campfire. Yeah, World of Tanks I heard is pretty good. What do you think's gonna happen with the next Nintendo event? They're talking about a Nintendo event coming up and how it's gonna be like classic Nintendo games, Pokemon games. I'm trying to stop him from saying 6-7. Yeah, no, I have people telling me to do that here, and I'll do it just for fun. I do it ironically. I really don't care either way. The great meme reset began anyway. See, there you go. 6-7, right? What do you mean by the meme reset? I am like usually perpetually online. I like to think that I have my pulse on what's going on. And I keep hearing people say the meme reset. I'm like, I must have missed something. What is this? Oh, okay. I get it now. Yeah, it's back to advice animals, right? And that's what that type of memes were, back to our roots. Yep. Yep, and motivational posters. They're called demotivational posters, right? You remember those? Yeah, no. Like the ones that had the black border with the picture and it says, when you see it, you'll shit bricks, you know? Yep. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Bad Luck Brian. Good Guy Chad. What's another one that's really good that's always funny? Overly Attached Girlfriend. Oh, yes, no. No, not the bear. Don't tell me the bear's back. Oh, no. No, not the cheese pizza bear. No, that's bad. That's a meme that should never come back. That's a bad one. God. Well, I mean, I'd rather those memes than the shock, like, trick sites. Like, I used to be part of a message board for a band that I really liked, and it was something else. Let's just say, like, there were people that got in trouble. Not with the law, but they had basically the message boards shut down because of the shenanigans that was being done on there. Yeah, I forgot. When you mentioned it just now, you just reminded me that it ever existed. That was a memory that I would have liked to have been kept just buried in the depths of my mind. Oof. Oof. Yeah, no. Oy, oy, oy. I'm like traumatized. I'm missing sticks, right? I need sticks to make a campfire. Yes. That's my answer, is yes. And I also need Silk Touch, which is also in my chest. What's one of your favorite OG memes? Let's try to keep it positive. You know, what's an OG meme for you that you really liked? FYI, Minecraft SMP 9K, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Ay, carajo. Whoops. Need my shovel too. I've been playing so much Hytale, it's messing with the controls. They use tab instead of E to open up the menu. Like this. And it's like throwing me off. Oh, this is tough. Oi, caray. Yo, what's up? Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream. Yep, you're catching me in between farming my trees here for a tree farm so I can get a whole bunch of shulker boxes and I can just migrate all my stuff from my old base to my new one. This here is actually my friend Johnny's base. Really nice base he has here. You know what? Let's give it a tour. This is the first floor of the base. This is where he has his villagers. His little mini trading hall here. And if we go up the stairs, we have the actions and stuff, custom items, right? When Christmas came along, I ended up coming over here and decorating his house for him. Christmas tree, little choo-choo train. You got the candy canes. This is supposed to be a candy cane, but someone messed with it. Let's get inside. This is a storage area, right? He's got all of the different armor stands here as like decorations, right? He's just missing the netherite one right there. Over here he has his furnace. Looks like he's got a super smelter going. What's he smelting? Me being nosy. Oh, okay, he's doing copper. Yeah, he's just doing a whole bunch of copper. Oh, he's almost out of coal. Maybe I'll be nice and I'll drop off some coal. There's his dragon egg. He has cake. My daughter Angelina made him a cake. And yeah, no, this is his house. He did a really good job too with it. I like what he did with it. He came up with the design himself. He said he didn't use a guide or tutorial. I always tend to use guides and tutorials because why am I going to try to reinvent the wheel if someone else already figured out a good way of doing something? But then what I'll do is I'll edit it or I'll change it along the way. Or when I finish it, I'll go back and I'll undo stuff. I'll add stuff to it. Most of these tutorials don't have the insides of them done either. They just do the exterior. So the interior is all me, right? So like this here, you could tell where I did the beginning of the base. So this is the OG base. This right here, I did this. And then my 5-year-old daughter wanted to make it bigger and extend it. So yeah. I'm not going to stifle her creativity. I'm not going to be a mean dad and be like, what are you doing? That looks bad. No, this is actually pretty cool. It's like, you know, it's nice. It's not my thing, but I like it. I like that she likes it. But yeah, there's a reason why we're moving everything. So that way, if she wants to go ahead and just remodel this whole base, can be her base now. Alright, we need to get those shulker boxes made. So, we've got how many? 34. 34 divided by 2 is 17, right? So I need 17 chests that I can then convert to shulker boxes. Boom. And now, bam. Alright. Oh, and I made some bowls. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, let's put the wood up here. I can't reach. There we go. Put that there. And I noticed you are new to Kick. I have to Thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Sean, thanks for the like. Talking about my 5-year-old daughter. Here she is, Angelina. Say hi. Alright, cool. So, I already made food. It's downstairs waiting for you. Dada made the yummy pasta that you like. The pasta la putanesca. Go have some pasta. I love you. Yo, Mama's waiting for you. Alright. So, Dada already made dinner, sweetie. Alright, yeah, let's start putting stuff away. I wanna get this done before the stream ends. I'm only gonna be streaming for about an hour. I've already been on a half hour. You know, I've been having fun talking to you guys. A lot of you are new viewers. I usually have a few regulars that pop in and say hi and check in on us and watch the stream. So I'm glad to get a bunch of new newbies here with me. So, all right, first things first. Let's get all these ender blocks and ender things in here. Thanks for following me, Josh. Much appreciated. All right, let's get these in here. Yeah, this will be the end shulker box. What other end stuff do I have in here? If anything. Is that it? I guess that's it. For end stuff, at least. Oh, the armor. All of this is loot that I got from the end. And I got a bunch of the chainmail stuff here. I want to do like Johnny did and have like a cool like display of all the different armors. So we'll do that. Okay. Please cover your mouth, sweetie, when you cough. You don't want to get other people sick, babe. Oh, and I forgot I got an extra turtle helmet. Man, that turtle farm was a pain in the butt to do. Like, I don't know about you guys. Do any of you make a turtle farm? Do you try to bother even making a turtle helmet? Because I know turtle helmets tend to be a pain in the butt to do. So, you guys do that? Do you do turtle helmets? Most people don't even bother, but I like the turtle helmet. When I start a hardcore world, here, I'll show you guys. I like doing what people call the adventurer's outfit, only mine's a little different. Most of them will have diamond chest plates with gold leggings. But because most explosions, this is my logic, most explosions from creepers, TNT, whatever, happens, the damage gets done below the waist, right? So it makes more sense to me that your chest plate should be made of gold, so that when you're in the nether, the piglins leave you alone. The turtle helmet lets you breathe longer underwater. Gives you 10 seconds before you end up losing air. The leather boots lets you walk on powdered snow so you don't fall in and freeze. And again, I like the diamond leggings because you're not going to get netherite right away. But you're going to get diamonds. You're going to find them. So this here is like the ideal setup for... hold on a second. Let me switch this over to my actions and stuff. Custom skin here, so now you'll see his eyes are more emotive. But yeah, it's just this is the setup I like to go to in hardcore, so you're kind of prepared for everything. And then I have my netherite, fully enchanted netherite armor when I'm doing stuff like fighting the dragon, fighting a wither, going into the what's it called, going into an ancient city. So if we accidentally summon something, or you know, bad things happen, we're prepared for it, you know. But yeah, let's go back to what we were doing. I have a bunch of weapons too. Why do I have a helmet? Like a leather helmet? Like a lot of this stuff is junk. Like why do I even have like half of this stuff? Oh, I got all the heads. The piglin heads were a pain to get. I'll tell you what, like I had to, what was it I had to do? I had to make a portal in an open plains area where I can get, you know, have it rain. I had to find creepers. I had to have the portal go through to an area in the nether, usually nether wasteland where there's piglins. I got to trap the piglins in boats. So I had 2 boats with 4 piglins, right? I had to name tag the piglins. And then I had to make the portal and then surround the whole thing with nether, not nether, obsidian, because charged creepers are going to do a lot of damage. And then what I had to do is I had to go into the overworld with some lightning rods, wait for it to rain, look for a creeper, get him to stand next to the lightning rod, throw a trident with channeling on it. When it hits the lightning rod, lightning hits, even if it's not a thunderstorm, it just needs to rain. And then boom, charges a creeper, and then have the creeper walk into the portal. And then I had to hold on to a totem of undying on my offhand. And then, no, I had my shield in my offhand, a totem of undying on my right hand. And then I walked in the portal with the shield, because even with the shield, if he hits you the right way, you're not going to survive, even with fully enchanted netherite armor, an explosion at point blank from a charged creeper. But I was able to do it. It's in one of my previous streams. I think it was the last stream on this world. And, if not the stream before. And I was able to get 4 piglin heads. And these are the remaining 3. What happened to the 4th one? Here, let me show you. So, as you can tell, I'm like very ADHD. I'll forget what I'm doing or I'll get distracted. And then I'm like, wait, what was I doing again? So, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm going to start the stream. We're going to do this thing. And then the whole stream goes by. I do a million things. I'm like, oh, I never even started the thing I started the stream for. Whoops. We'll go over here. Head downstairs. And then when we walk in here, this is our museum. We're going to have a map room. This is our map room of what we've explored so far. We only got these 2 fully mapped out. I'm going to do these 2 probably the next couple streams. So we can at least have a 2x2, if not a 3x3 when we can. But head downstairs. And if you look over here, this is our dance/disco room. And in this room, you can tell, I like that. Johnny, that's new. Johnny did that. That's new. We've got all of the music discs. We got multiple, 2 of each. So we can have it on display. And these here are the ones you grab. Does anyone want a request? Does anyone have a request? What do you want to listen to? I have every disc. Which is one you guys want to listen to? I'll throw it on. Is Vibrant Visuals on? Doesn't look like it's on. It is. Huh. Is the gamma set? Yeah, it's set properly. It's usually darker in here. That's weird. I don't know any of them. Alright, let's listen to... Let's listen to this one. And then over here, well, we got Lava Chicken playing. This is our heads, our trophy room. We have all the heads. Oh, I really like how he did this. This looks great. Good job, Johnny. I guess he got rid of the water. Wait, is there water there? Did he do water? Yes, that's water. Got a little water thing going. Yeah, no, very nice. I like what he did with the place. Now this is supposed to be where we're gonna keep a pet warden. Oh no, this is an aquarium. Never mind. He made this into an aquarium. So we're gonna try to get some fish to put in there. Cool. And this is how he's got the floor going. It's spicy as hell. Ooh, mamacita, yeah, you're ringing the bell. And juicy, yeah, you're having the snack. I think that's the difference. That wasn't there before. That was something else. It was darker in here before. Alright, let's put this away. Actually, you know what? I think I know why it's different. I think it's because for global resources, I have this pack. It's an RTX pack. So now, when I join, it should be better now. Because I remember the room being darker. There we go. Yes. I was right. That pack was messing with the lighting. It's much better now. Okay. Alright. So let's get back to the task at hand. So you guys can actually see the castle. You guys want to see the castle, right? The new base I made? Let's go check it out. I do need food, though. Do you guys like vibrant visuals? You guys like it so far? Yeah? Yeah, I think it's probably one of the best things that they did to kind of like revamp the game and modernize it a little bit. Definitely a needed thing. They absolutely needed to do that. So... Okay. So... I guess I'll just put the saddles in there. Do I have any more saddles? No. 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 I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter how I put everything in. It's just going to all come out and go into chests, right? So I shouldn't be as picky about what's going where if I'm going to reorganize everything back at the other base, right? Right? There's another saddle. I'm like blind. I had a saddle in there the whole time. I didn't see it. Whole bunch of horse armors, too. Some Nautilus armor. I like this new base, too, because it's next to a river that also is by an ocean. So then I can get myself a pet Nautilus. I have one. It's tied down. It's just really far. Don't need all these shovels. Alright, you guys are going to see one of the things that's cool about the Common Sense pack. I'm actually going to show it off. So, you know how I have a bunch of these, like, useless weapons? Normally, you would want to smelt them, right? And then you only get nuggets out of them. I actually like that nugget mechanic because you get a ninth of a piece of iron. But, with Common Sense, you get a whole iron for some of them. See? So you can reclaim some of your materials. Pretty cool, right? I'm not going to be reusing this pack in the future. I'm going to be honest with you. Johnny and I are actually working on our own individual proprietary pack. It's going to be called Two Friends Eat Season 1 add-on pack, which is going to have all the free packs that you would normally, or not all the free packs, but the same type of mods and add-on like features in a single pack for a realm. So you don't have to get each individual one. You could just pop it into your realm or into your world, and you'll have pretty much a replica of what we played for this season, because it's season 1 of this series, onto yourself. So then you could kind of like do your own thing and give it a try, you know? Get to play what we played, how we played it, you know? What's up, baby? What am I doing?
Can you please get me some chips?
Angelina, I think the chips are what's making you itchy. You might be allergic to the chips, baby.
Oh,
Me and Mama were talking about it, and every time you ate the chips is when you started getting itchy. Think about it. When you came home from school, you weren't itchy, right? But then when you had the chips, you started getting itchy on your elbows, remember? And then yesterday, you weren't itchy, but then you ate a bunch of the chips up here with Dada, and then you got super, super itchy, remember? I think you might not be able to eat the chips without the chips making you allergic and itchy. Well, if you want to go downstairs, you can talk to Mama and see if she'll give you some. Well, Mama's not here. Okay, then wait till she gets home. Alright, so these are actually the ones that I use. Yeah, so this stuff is stuff I actually use. I shouldn't be putting it in random chests. I gotta make sure that I didn't accidentally put it in a place. Any of these, like, good ones? No. Alright, good. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get these tridents. These are the good tridents. I got one for every occasion. Impaling, Unbreaking, Riptide, Mending. Breaking, Loyalty, Channeling, Mending. Impaling, Unbreaking, Loyalty, Mending. And then Unbreaking, Mending. Actually, I haven't finished it. I had ideas and plans for them, but I guess I didn't finish doing it. There we go. And there's my totem. One of them. Okay. And I don't have room for my bow, so let's put it here. Oh, I have actual food. I don't have to keep eating rotting flesh.
Is that cake?
Yes, that's a cake you got me, baby.
No, what's that in your hand?
Oh, that's a campfire.
No. Ah.
This? Oh, that's sushi. That's one of the other stuff you can put in the add-on, the Common Sense. They give you other cooking recipes. So you can make egg sandwiches. They call it bread with egg. Or you can have sushi, which is wheat, kelp, and raw salmon. Hey, Johnny's here!
Johnny.
Yay! What's up, dude?
It's lagging.
Not much. Do I sound better than usual?
Yes, you do. Do you mind if I ask why?
Do I sound much clearer than usual?
Yes, you do. Do you mind if I ask why?
Well, I sent you a message on Facebook and I see that you didn't look at it. I messaged you earlier when I had the ability, but my phone should it finally kicks out.
It R.I.P. It's gone. The phone unalived itself.
Yeah, well, mostly, like, it's still, okay, so, obviously, this thing consists around a lot of abuse in this case, but, like, a lot of times, screens cracked, back screens cracked, between moisture, salt, debris, dirt, whatever, chargers galore, you know, whatever. Stuff takes a toll and stuff burns out. Well, what's been happening is that the phone has been, like, hard, like, shutting down, and I think it's between a bad battery and poor power management now. The antennas are short because I lost all cellular antennas. A long while back, I lost the ability to use the SIM tray, so I had an eSIM,
Yes.
and it worked. It started to work, and this eSIM took advantage, and there was like no worry about it, like not identifying and staying on. But then, when it crashes out, and sometimes it
When it crashes out, you crash out.
yeah, exactly. But I lose not just cellular, but I lose Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and location services. I lose the whole kit and caboodle. So I had nothing to do. And even though I still have the phone, nothing I can do with it. Can't connect it to anything. Can't do a backup. Can't do anything. And when it's cold, it occasionally, with this error, this problem, the overheating message pops into my phone and locks me out. It's like, you have to wait until your phone cools down. I'm like, it's literally cold. No, it's a cold phone. It's not hot. But I'm getting that message, so. The failed parts, replace the battery, replace the antenna array. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, it turns on. But for now, it just
Sorry
is.
about hold on. Sorry about the technical difficulties, chat. Apparently the OBS crashed, but now everything's working. You should hear Johnny fine now. Johnny, say something. Johnny?
Yeah, it's also not coming through on the stream anymore.
Yeah, because my thing crashed. So everything, including the virtual camera, crashed. But now you should see everything. All right, we're back. Thanks for holding on. Technical difficulties resolved. But yeah, no.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
I don't like the. I don't like the.
All right. Right now, I'm in. So where are you right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Crap.
What happened?
Me?
Yeah, what's up? You there, bud?
Where I'm at? Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I thought all the internet issues were my side, but they must be your side a little bit too.
Well, in this case,
Discord
go ahead.
seems to struggle a little bit from well with you streaming and having so much bandwidth taken up. I thought it was all my phone, but it seems that like you're cutting in and out a little.
Yeah, it can happen. It's definitely, again, a two-way street because, again, like, for whatever reason, I was dropping altogether. I set up a Kick account too, so we've got some people now. Now I'm also doing Kick as well, not just the other one. So we're now literally hitting every single social stream all at once, which is awesome.
I mean, okay.
I don't like poetry. It's because of
My cats are gonna be so upset. Forgot food.
Fuck black
I mean,
things.
Kick isn't Kick. I mean, why Kick?
Why not?
Kick's like only because Kick is only for scammers and prostitutes.
What?
Yeah, when have you ever used Kick that isn't for something sketchy?
Well, I always heard it was for like gaming and streaming and stuff like that specifically.
I mean, I don't know. Only thing I've ever seen that's ever been like every scam thing is like join a channel Kick thing, or when I made a Kick, all
Oh
I
no
ever
no no
got
no
was,
no! You're thinking of
spam
K.
garbage
You're
from-
thinking of KIK. This is KICK.
Okay, different. So a different Kick.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
This is
completely
something
different.
I don't know about. Okay, because I'm like on Kick. I'm like the messenger service. Wait,
No.
you have a Kick channel?
No.
I was like, are we selling ourselves?
No, we're good. We're good.
First thing is I'm getting a piston and a sheep. We're making videos. We're making content.
All right. Is the chat open on everything? I didn't lose the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
I will say, the flashlight's nicer. That's for sure.
So which one did you get?
I got a 17 Pro Max.
Nice. That's a nice phone. You're gonna be happy with it. And also, I'm sorry for being distracted because again, everything crashed all at once. So I was trying to get everything re-uploaded before the streams ended on their own. So everything's good now. You were saying about me and my expertise and work. So can you repeat that part so I can actually help?
Oh, no, I was like, before I went to go over and just replace it and stuff too, I was also thinking like, I mean, I still have the phone, so maybe there's a chance of fixing it. I mean, I couldn't wait to do anything. Damn it. Sorry, hold on.
No worries.
Now I'm distracted. I just noticed I had this little vial that said Faith of a Mustard Seed, and it had a single mustard seed in it. And I just noticed it fell off my thing and onto my floorboard. Now I'm literally looking across all the dirt pebbles from my boots on the floorboard, trying to literally find a mustard seed.
Ha.
Like, yeah. Talk about an impossible mission.
Literally
But I found
it's
it.
literally like a needle in a haystack.
But I think I found it.
Oh,
No, that's fucking.
that was faster
hell.
than expected.
No, I didn't. I think that's just a pebble. Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Well. Oh well. But yeah, I was thinking like, I mean, the phone's still on. It's just beat up, and I'm like, maybe I can still fix the digitizer, fix the back glass. Maybe more so. I'm thinking about the effort of the repairing the components, such as new antenna array and such. And I mean, you're always repairing things and stuff.
Yep.
Might as well dive into it, trying to like get sort of a like what is my I don't know what to say.
Prognosis. Well, I'll tell you right now, from my personal experience, when it comes down to the cellular antenna failing, that would be a whole new enclosure. because the antennas are built into the enclosure of the device. So you essentially would be.
No. Hold on. Pause. I don't mean the diagnosis. I mean the bill, the list, like the cost of because it's not just the antennas. Well, it's not just the cellular antennas. It's not just cellular. It's the whole. It's everything. It's cellular, Bluetooth, location services, Wi-Fi. All of it goes at the. All of it goes.
Yeah, because it's all the same chip.
So I need to replace the chip, not just antennas, but the chipset.
Yes.
I need to replace the battery, and I'm thinking you would roughly know the cost of these items. You know, roughly, and like, so what do you think?
What model phone was your
Not
phone?
just in the effort. It's 12 Pro. It was 12 Pro Max.
It'd be a mid-system. It'd be a rear system replacement. You're looking at about $449 or $549.
For all the components.
It'd be everything. If your display and your camera's in good condition, those are the only two things that would be salvageable, so they would transfer those over. If the display and camera are also gone or effed or whatever, you're just looking at full unit for $549.
No, even the cameras. One of the cameras struggles with focus.
$549. They'd keep the old busted one and they'd give you the exact same color, storage, size, and everything.
No. You don't. I mean, I'm not talking about replacement. I mean, I am talking about parts, and I'm not talking about having somebody do it. I mean, the parts.
We don't do modular parts like that when it's like that messed up.
I'm not talking about Apple doing it either. I'm just talking about, like, you see how things are connected and what separates. I mean, I used to, replace the docks from the charger but I also know that in that era, there was the digitizers weren't one piece. Given I also did repairs with digitizers as they are now, but like the point is like, early days, displays and digitizers were two-piece systems along with everything. So I could buy those parts individually and do them. Then they stopped being separate. They started being one piece. And I don't know how many other components within the system are the same. Can the chips or the wireless stuff still be swapped out? Is it a thing?
Is it doable? Yes. Is it something I know about specifically? No, because we don't have the individual parts. We haven't been able to do internal modular repairs for individual parts until the 17. So with the newest phones, we can do everything down to, like, I believe the actual USB-C port, whereas in the past, it's if more than two major components are gone, it's a full unit. What, Angelina?
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Mama's here, Angelina.
I want to make the phone usable again, and part of me was like, if I go in, like, let's say, if I went ahead and I have insurance on it, so what I was thinking about doing, or had insurance on it, what I was considering doing was taking it, getting an insurance, doing an insurance claim for a replacement, then taking that and then doing my upgrade, where, like, I have a backup phone that, like, is raw, but I was like, I literally cannot wait that long. I have no phone right here. Like, I have no choice. I need something, and I need it now. So I just did the upgrade, but now I still have this, and I'm like, I can't do anything with it. I was like, even going to wipe it is going to be a problem because it continues to close out and fail on itself. So I'm like, oh, all right, what if I fix it? What if it's not a priority. Like, what if I just, like, crack it open, get rid of the digitizers, salvage the parts in it, and then get new parts that are bad and replace it. But then there's a matter of, okay, is that incredibly expensive, and is it even doable? Like, I don't know that the cellular antennas are separate from the main board, but they are. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe there. See what happens. I think you might be muted. I mean, maybe it's intentional.
Yeah, no, I was
Just let me
muted.
know.
I was
It's
muted.
fine.
Sorry. But like I was saying, yes, I've never really worked on them. But what? Yeah, But what I can tell you is that it's possible because. Thank you. And so, turn off boys' room lights. So there are people who have purchased like damaged phones from marketplaces and eBay, and then they tear them down and just Frankenstein a phone together. That's like hella warranty not covered. You go in for anything, they're gonna be like, yeah, we can't service this at all, even out of warranty. But it's doable. The answer is it doable? It's doable.
Anyways. All right, that's the big thing.
Yeah, because I've had to
never do it.
Because again,
Now that I have,
go ahead.
Now that I have this phone, it'd probably be fine. I just I'm like looking at it. It's like, well, I have this. A 12 Pro Max, though outdated, is not a bad phone. It still worked well. It still did things. I can still use it for something else entirely. I could use it just simply as an offline portable hiking map with like, you know, some just, you know, secondary SIM or work phone. I don't know, the same thing. But I need to replace and fix a lot of things. Maybe I don't care about the camera. Maybe I let that go. You know, back glass and the front glass, I would like to replace if I'm gonna tear into it. I kind of have to, because I have to chip it all away in the first place. I'm gonna have to replace it. But I was like, as far as the battery, okay, battery replacement, that's obvious. That can be done. The chipset and the short, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, and then I want to preserve the phone, but then I'm also like, but I don't know how much that stuff's gonna run too. I'm like, maybe it's doable, but maybe the parts are just like stupid expensive, and just like, oh yeah, that's just not gonna.
What's next?
Well,
in my name?
I can't think of anywhere you can get official parts. We are the company is very good at keeping that stuff very locked down and proprietary. Your only way to get official parts is to get like used parts from people who are getting rid of their older phones that may not work for different reasons. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, true. Well, that's kind of. Yeah, no, that's kind of where I'm thinking. And again, I'm probably not even going to do it. It's more, I guess it's more. Because now that I have this, now that I have the 17, I'm like, cool. Well, unfortunately, none of my cases fit anymore. Now I don't need to go ahead. Now I don't. Now I have to go buy a new case at some point. I need to change my chargers because no point in the chargers that I have been using. Makes everything Type-C, so that's nice.
Yep.
And at least my screen isn't cracked. My phone is technically waterproof again, as opposed to the second I cracked my screen, I was like, well, I can't do this. And I really don't want a phone with backlight. So I like that it doesn't have backlight.
Yeah. Do you feel, were you able to get the protection plan, the month-to-month one?
I have insurance on my phone, yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
I've been paying on it. I have insurance, yeah. Even I have my phone paid off. Had my phone paid off. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, I know it's not a ton of value now, but like, again, 12 Pro Max, paid it off. I know it's depreciating, and I know it's bummed out. But then I'm also like, again, not a bad phone. I'm like, if I could just clean it up, you know, get inside, do a nice cleaning, get some alcohol swabs, and you know, check contacts, you know, replace fried bits, put a new battery in there, make sure, just, you know, tidy it up even a little bit. Like, even if I don't address the back camera focus problem, whatever, you know, because the back camera has a crack in its glass too. And I'm like, you know, what if even if I didn't perfectly soup it up, I paid the phone up. It's still a pretty solid phone. Even maybe for somebody else as a backup at some point, which I probably wouldn't use. It's, I don't know, it's worth something. So I'm like, I'm kind of like an old car. Like, yeah, it's got some miles, and yes, it needs some work.
But it's still
But
drive.
a car is still a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it didn't explode. I don't have a claymore waiting for like the battery to explode. It didn't pop. The screen still, even though it's cracked and is gonna get replaced. Screen still works. It still responds. It's just that overheating thing for whatever reason. That's another thing. If you have any thoughts on what exactly is tripping the fact that it thinks it's overheating. Like now, ever since the antennas started to really short out, and today where it's shorted out and stayed shorted, I have been getting. I haven't had it happen in a long time, but it thinks it's hot, and it's doing the thermal lock, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not hot.
No,
And it hasn't
that's
been
the
doing that,
temperature
but now it
sensor.
suddenly is.
The temperature sensor failed completely, so it's constantly thinking that it's maxed out in temp when it's not. It's the temperature sensor that it's
Okay,
gone.
so that needs to get swapped too. Is that part of the battery, like where the battery connects into, like, I guess the first board, the first power
It's
distributor?
one
Is it there?
it's one logic board. Everything's on that one board. Unless you're gonna start desoldering stuff from the board itself, it's a situation where you're getting another phone and you're salvaging the whole board in hopes that the board itself is fine.
Okay, so that's where I'm getting at. I'm wondering if there's different,
No.
like, okay, so the antennas and everything is still on this same logic board.
Yes.
My storage and the radio antenna controls
Everything.
are all on the same board.
Yes.
Then there's no point.
No.
Then that's where it sells it for me. There's no point.
No.
I want like back in the day, dock connector. If your dock connector went and you need a new speaker, well, the dock connector was a separate logic board that clipped in.
Yeah. And it's
like,
just
the
3 or 4
logic board
screws
here.
that you could just take out. That's a modular piece that's really straightforward. Agreed. But
Yeah, so that's what I was curious about. Is the antenna and its chipset like separate, or is it all built together?
all
now?
one
If it's all
piece.
built together, then I'm not even gonna bother.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not even worth it then.
Sorry it took this long to get to
Alright.
that answer, but you got your answer.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's in the end of the day, again, like I said, I probably wouldn't have tried it anyhow, since now that I have this phone, like, cool. But if I could fix that, it would be nice to have backup, because now if something happens, I still don't have a backup. I was actually even saying to the guy, what I wish I could have done, what I wish I had time to do was do the insurance claim on my phone, get the exact, a refurbished, a Shurion, the 12 Pro Max, just, have that, and then go in and do the trade-in. Not with the new insured device, but like, go in and do the not the trade-in, that's a bad word. Do the upgrade, because I don't trade in phones. I don't do trade-ins.
Okay.
So I was like, that's what I was gonna do, was like thinking like, I'll go in, I'll do an upgrade, get a new phone after I do the insurance claim on my 12, so that way I have the functional backup and a new phone. Which then honestly, I probably just would have rocked the functional backup the whole time. But you know, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to wait on that. And I got my car towed last night, so I had to spend $200 just to get that out.
Whoa, what happened to
And
your
then, of course,
car?
today, then my phone breaks.
Well, Chad, I
It
hope
got-
you're listening
it
to
got
all
towed
this.
last
I've
night.
had
I
a
don't
bunch
know-
of people
I ordered-
asking, where's Johnny? Is he okay? They were worried about you. And I'm like, nah, there's nothing to worry about. He's probably just working. No, they were right. There was a lot to worry about. Dang, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you know, this month is already tough, and I was already worried. And then between yesterday and today, I spent about $400 in bull crap, and I'm like, that's so awesome. I already didn't have money to spend on crap, and I just had to like throw out $400. I was like, I feel like Tiger King. I'm like, I don't know how much I'll financially recover from this, but you know what? Nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. On one hand, yeah, it's cool. I got a new phone. I really wish I didn't have a new phone though. I would rather my piece of crap barely hang on to a thread, but hang on. But yeah, whatever. I went over Jess's last night. We were hanging out for a minute. I was getting my beanie, helping her solve through a cube. And then I went outside. My car was gone. Apparently, like I was trying to not block in a box truck, but I must have been blocking part of a gate to someone's driveway or something. I didn't think I blocked it much, but maybe I blocked it more than I thought. I don't know.
Well, blocked it
Or they're
enough for
just
them to
rude,
make a big
but-
deal about it. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, it blocked me up enough that they felt that they needed to do something,
Yeah.
and I don't know. But yeah, I got out and my car was gone. So then I had to she had to drag me over to one place to go pay them, and then to go get my car. So then I barely got back within a lot of time, and then I got up this morning, and as I was like heading to work, I had my phone for like just the drive into work. The second I got to work, like I was on the phone having a conversation on my way in, and then I got off, and then my phone went to the bed, and it never came back all day. And since I don't have location services, I couldn't use the GPS for anything.
Mm.
I have my maps downloaded offline, but I couldn't use any GPS because I had no location service, so I had no pinpoint. I had to do it like I really felt like I was living early '90s like MapQuest kind of stuff. Like I was like, oh, I got to go to MB Tractor, so I'm punching it out on my phone because I do have like maps. But I'm reading the directions like it's a map quest.
It's like you had to
And I'm
print
like,
it out
damn,
before you
dog.
left the building. You're like, dang, dude. Throwback.
It was a throwback, and I'm like, I have no music. I can't link anything Bluetooth either and use offline music because no Bluetooth. So I'm just cruising, listening to the radio, listening to classic rock things. I almost wish I had a tape so I could have put a tape inside the thing. Like, and I'm just driving thinking like, nobody can contact me and I can't contact anyone. I can't even pull over to a Walmart and use a public Wi-Fi to drop a message.
Hi, Leo.
There's no connectivity. I was like, it felt so isolating in a way that I was like, fuck. I was like, what? So yeah, I mean, between the car thing yesterday, the fact that in general my car needs a lot of repairs, and I'm like, here I am
For now,
yanking this stuff out.
I had some technical
Just do that, and then
difficulties.
today's
Sorry, I'm just responding to chat. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties and people dipped out, which is fine. It happens. But yeah, Johnny's telling me about his really rough week. And what happened pretty much all came to a head in one day. So yeah.
yeah, all came crashing down. But whatever. It's happened. I'm here. I got my phone. The last backup I had was unfortunately 10 days ago. So it looks like things are mostly backed up. Like my photos seem to have backed up everything even to today.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was a little surprised about that, but honestly I'm happy. I wasn't expecting the stuff from today to go ahead and yeah, I just wasn't expecting the things from today to go ahead and be there, but that's good with me.
Yeah, that's
And
probably
then
from the iCloud.
I'm
You
waiting
said
for
you have
my
iCloud, right?
yeah. It's I wasn't sure what
This is
was
actually Johnny's base, Leo. This
what was
beautiful
old.
base here is Johnny's. And the snowman gas, happy gas, that's his too. I got
Oh, you're looking
Leo
at my
over
thing.
here who's chatting with us in stream.
Okay. Sorry, I can't really read it very well. The stream clarity that you have isn't very good.
In what? Discord?
I can't. Yeah, I can't. All the chat lines are just blurs of white.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that unless we pay for like Discord Premium or Nitro or whatever, the limit is 720p.
No, I mean it's not even close to 720p. It's the resolution. I just can't read the chat because it's much lower than that. It's like let's put it this way: the Two Friends Eat Gaming logo in the corner is also a blurry mess.
No, you don't talk too much, Leo. I very much appreciate you keeping me informed. Whatever whatever platform you're watching on, you're telling me there's 3 to 4 people. Hey SM, welcome to the stream. Yeah. So today's my last day of vacation. Kind of bummed about that. But, you know, I was able to say that, you know, I got to enjoy the time off. Got to get into a couple different games. I'll tell you right now, dude, one of the things that got really, like, messed me up is the Hightail has tab as the open inventory instead of E. And, like, when I'm switching between the two games after playing one for a while, like, it really messes with me. I hope eventually it'll get to the point where I can just switch between the two and not have to think about it. But, man, dude, it's, like, it's hard. Like, it's been an hour and a half, and I just started to feel comfortable being able to do what I normally do on a Minecraft. And I'm not accidentally, like, hitting tab, and I'm like, why isn't it opening? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, SM. I don't speak. I mean, I don't understand what that is. But hi.
What they ask?
Well,
What they asking?
I don't know. It looks like it's like in Russian, maybe.
Oh.
But I can't read it.
The clarity just got much better.
Yeah, the max resolution is supposed to be 720. But obviously that depends on the buffering and what you're able to handle as a bitrate as well.
Is that Ukrainian?
Maybe. What is the bitrate? I mean, not the bitrate. What add-on? There's multiple add-ons. Which one specifically, Leo?
It says I'm in right. The Russian. It says okay in Russian. That looks like.
Oh,
it
no
says
worry,
it's
SM.
a great time.
Yeah, no, we're fine, dude. I appreciate that. Oh, the food add-on? That's part of Common Sense. So like I mentioned before, I don't know if you were here, Leo, when I went through the whole list. Here's a quick rundown of the add-on packs that we use. It's almost time for me to go. I actually should have gone 4 minutes ago. So I am going to finish up real quick, guys. I'm ending the stream soon. We will be back tomorrow. I'm usually between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Time, United States, U.S. Eastern Time. So, you're part German? Oh, cool. my grandmother's part German too, from my mother's side. I'm a little bit of everything, but mostly Italian and Colombian. But yeah, that's part of the Common Sense pack. So if you play Bedrock and you want that food add-on with a bunch of other fun stuff, Common Sense 1.6.5. This is the Syax fix. So Johnny, actually, me and him found a bug where if you were trying to farm goat horns, the number values associated with the sounds of the goat when it drops was misnumbered. Instead of being 0 to 7, it was numbered 1 to 8. And so the 8th didn't have a sound associated with it, so it was sound 8 and it was bugged. So we fixed it. The official release does not have that fix yet. We modified it ourselves. But yeah. Hey SM, if you guys like the stream so far and you guys want to, follow along and watch us, actually, you know what? Let me ask if I can stick around for 25 more minutes. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so we'll see if we can stick around for 25 more minutes, guys, because we're getting a bunch of you watching, and obviously we're new to Kick, and a lot of you are actually doing, being super friendly and nice, wanting to interact and chat with us. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more time with you guys before I have to leave. But yeah, what were you saying, Johnny? I'm sorry.
I don't know. What was I saying?
You're happy with the phone, and it was a necessary thing, but you didn't really wish you didn't have to. And that the quality of the stream looked bad because of the whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah. It went in and out a little bit. I think your bandwidth while you're streaming struggles a little bit because it did get a lot clearer. I could read everything perfect again, and then it just kind of disappeared again. So I don't know.
Yes, we're playing on Bedrock, Leo. This is a Bedrock. We're playing Bedrock.
Wait. Yeah, on one hand, it's it is nice having the phone, and I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi so I can do a proper restore of everything. And I think my text messages are independent, right? So even though the backup's 10 days old, my text messages should still, at least my iMessages anyways, should still return with modern stuff, right?
Yes.
Am I mistaken?
No, you're right.
Okay.
You'll get everything the way you had the old way. It'll just look like the new OS if you had been holding off on updating.
Well, yeah, but the fact that my backup is 10 days old, obviously my text. Well, you know what? That just occurred to me.
That's iCloud stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
because it's still trying to do it. Well, my regular text messages will restore back to 10 days, but my iMessages will restore back to recent, constant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought so. I wasn't expecting it, but it seems that that's what Photos did. Was so.
doing it again. I'm using the wrong key to get to my...
Oh, come on. I'm gonna sign back all into everything is daunting. But on the bright side, well, again, I don't have a cracked screen, so I can see things with some clarity now.
That's awesome.
I'll have better response time with these things. So playing something like Fortnite might actually work out better. I would imagine that if my antennas were damaged, my
If you were just saying anything, nothing's coming through. Johnny, I think I lost you, bud. Yep, I think we lost him. We lost him, chat. Those are my chips. They have vinegar. They're vinegar chips, so they're sour.
I'm sorry.
We're not having any right now. We're saving that for tomorrow. They're my chips. I said no. Dada said you can have some later when Dada wants some, but Dada doesn't want some right now. Alright guys, two friends eat, right? I'm gonna try something new right now. These are apple cider vinegar chips. Most of the time vinegar chips are salt and vinegar, but I've never had apple cider vinegar chips. Mmm. They're good. I love kettle chips. Kettle chips are probably the best kind of potato chips. I mean, I don't hate Lay's. You have one, you can't stop, right? Can't have just one. But I don't like how flimsy they are. These are like... These crunch. Lay's are more like crispy.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, what happened? Phone call?
My dad called me. I cut it right off.
Mm,
Hmm.
these are great.
Yeah, so it looks like the last text messages I got as of Monday. Oh man. But it hasn't restored. Oh well, I mean, okay. I mean, it's restoring as I go, I suppose. Yeah, it's just gonna take a minute to restore everything. You know what I really like to not well, what I'd really like to do is not this. But if I could just get my phone as it is to like restore now, I could like that I could back it up. Like if I could just get a backup of it that's not 10 days old, that would be perfect.
Ooh, yes. Man, I'm telling you, nothing's more tedious than trying to pack up your stuff and bringing it to another place.
Yeah. That can get daunting. That
But
can get real daunting real fast.
I'm getting there. I'm almost done packing everything up, so at the very least, I'm almost done.
You moving? Is it still moving everything over to the castle?
Yes. I'm not bringing everything, but I'm bringing a majority of the stuff. I'm still leaving stuff behind here for all of us to use. Because again, I'm still using this space. It's just I needed a space that wasn't constantly being remodeled. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think this is going to be a good compromise. Angelina can
Oh,
explore her imagination and do what she wants. And I'll be able to have the castle set up the way I want.
no. Fair enough. Preview. Browse. Oh man, I'm gonna have so many like little things to like reset up.
Yeah, that's probably, like you said, talk about daunting tasks. Like you said, signing into. Me too. Opening every single app and having to re-sign in to every single one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the major ones and then adjust as I go. But what I'm also looking at is like, okay, what are the things that won't necessarily more likely be in a backup? And thinking, okay, my files folder. Okay, I have my iCloud and my thing. But then I'm also like, what about the stuff that was on my iPhone? Like
What do you mean the stuff that was on your iPhone?
the stuff that was actually like on, like is stored in its files.
If it's
like
back,
stored in the.
well, I can answer that. If it's
Oh,
back,
actually.
yeah. If it's
Well, I'm looking. Actually, it looks like it's here.
yeah, if it's backed up and you restore it from the backup, it'll all come back.
Okay. Not bad then.
Whatever's turned on in iCloud is synchronized in real time. So that means if you add a contact, even if the backup was from 3 months ago, the contact will be updated when you sign in and it synchronizes. But if you ended up not having it turned on, then it's contingent to the backup itself, and that is separate from the iCloud synchronization, and that sync will not happen if if the switch in iCloud is off. You're still backing it up, it's just backed up different.
Yeah. It's not iCloud backup storage. It's iCloud phone backup storage.
Yes. And
Okay.
for the most part, yes.
Interesting. Yeah. And okay, so I got my biggest question is: are my worlds here? And my Minecraft worlds are in fact here.
Oh, the important questions, of course.
Okay.
That'd be the first thing I check too.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
I mean, it's stuff like that. Like I don't want the worlds that I know are locally stored to have disappeared.
You know, you
I
made a
have, like-
fantastic point too. You do know that the iPhone is mouse and keyboard compatible with certain games. So, or if you want to use a game controller instead, you can literally hook up your phone and play Fortnite on the TV with the phone and dock it like a Switch. Actually, you showed me something
That-
like that, didn't you?
That's what I'm thinking more to do. No, I wouldn't even bother trying that with my phone in the condition it was, because it already was suffering, and yeah, it still performed, and yes, it had hybrid visuals, and I could play Fortnite, but barely. Like it did work, but like the phone had struggles. Like that's just putting a lot on it. Like the battery would get warm when charging.
Well,
At
but the
that point, it'd be
17
like-
specifically selling point is the gaming. So if you install an NDI system to the phone, NDI, and then connect the NDI to the device, if your network router is good, then you'll be able to actually stream the game from your phone directly to whatever computer you're going to use as your streaming box system, or if you're going to share it using whatever the website is that you're sharing, and then have it be like a virtual camera similar to what I'm doing with Discord. Then you can do a virtual camera feed from your phone to the computer, have the computer use that in Video Ninja, and then I can receive that through Video Ninja to OBS to then run through the computer to stream everywhere. Reliable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I could definitely. That's why I'm like, it's a good enough phone where I'm thinking about that, because now, well, it's brand new, so I really, it's at its peak performance now. It's at the peak of its performance now than it will ever be, and I'm like, if I get one of the little docks, I hate to say that there are some things that I see on like the almost Temu style advertisements of the TikTok Shop crap that I'm like, I don't want to buy this garbage. But there are some things
Hey!
that are
We're streaming
cool
there.
enough.
We don't want to speak poorly of our
Oh, I don't-
hosts.
Oh, what is... Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
Coming
son.
from the guy who was
Um,
trashing them because they keep flagging us for frauds and bullshit like that all the fucking time. Them and their
Yeah, I hope they
sensitive
flag
shit.
you
Sorry,
immediately,
Angelina.
and then you get a clip of you cussing them out.
Yeah, exactly. This you?
But like
They sent me an email. Diss you?
this you block. But like there's this little dongle. It almost kind of looks like a real small version of the capture card that you gave me. It splits apart. The bottom part goes in your phone. The other part goes into an HDMI port, and it's a wireless like display. And I'm
Oh,
like,
dude, that's right. You could just use the capture card. Duh.
Can I?
Yes. You get an HD.
Wait,
You get USB-C to HDMI out, and then what it ends up doing is you run the capture card. You run it into the input of the capture card, right? And then from there, the USB-C connects to the computer, and it reads the feed from the card, from the phone, and then you have an output that you can put to the TV, so you can literally, like again, dock it, capture, play it, and then use Video Ninja to then send it to me. The capture card can do everything.
Yeah. So I could do something like that. At least for the sake of things like Fortnite, that might be the approach that I might have to utilize. Is I might have to play it through the phone, and yeah, like you said, I might have to get a little dock. And if I have a little thing like that, where I'm like, it looks like a TikTok Shop tacky thing, but there must be somebody who makes a decent version. And I'm like, if I can just get one of those little travel things. We're not talking super
Dude,
technology.
it's
I
just-
could probably get a pretty decent one.
Dude,
And
it's,
then I
it's
can
just
just carry that with my
USB-C
phone.
standard protocol for video out. That's it. And they just put it in a nice little portable dock. If it's a decent
Exactly.
price, like even if it's $20 or less, I think that's $20 worth trying, especially if there's a refund and a guarantee.
Well, exactly. I'm thinking like that if I can just get a nice little, portable clip wireless thing that I like, then that's something that I obviously it can travel with me, and then every hotel room and I ever stay in or place that I go, it's pretty decent. Anytime I'm visiting someone's house, that makes it kind of easy, especially if I put a female coupler on it so that I can easily connect to the device. It doesn't matter. If I get one of those, then I could easily do that. I can come home, grab a dock, plug it into the bottom of my phone, set my phone down, grab my keyboard, and just kind of go down to it, go to it. Because when I cast, I don't have to necessarily be open to that app all the time, given the feed will stop, but it means I can just place my phone next to me, and if I need to do something like a text message or a thing, yeah, the feed cuts out for a second, but like, whatever. And things like Fortnite would be doable.
Yes, it would.
Would be redoable. Anyways.
And again, if you don't care whether you're playing with a controller, like a gaming controller, if you have a PS4 controller lying around, you can hook that up to it and it'll work natively on the device. And you're solid. Play from the couch.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh, that's the action button now. Yeah, okay, I got that. Sorry, I'm looking through the settings. I'm trying to turn dark mode back on because honestly, straight up dark mode.
Yeah, always. Dude, I like dark mode so much I have that dark mode mod on the freaking server on our realm.
It sucks though. Is it doesn't I don't know how to. How did I change the icons? All my icons that used to have that had white backgrounds got swapped to having dark backgrounds, and now I technically have dark mode on, but the icons aren't changing.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not
You know
sure.
what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure what you're asking. No.
Okay, so like take Facebook Messenger for example. The app icon is white with the blue messenger bubble, right?
Yes.
With dark mode on like.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know.
On
You
my
gotta.
12, the white would be
Yep.
black.
It's a separate setting. You have to tap on the screen, blank spot of your home screen. Here, I'm gonna try to replicate it. Tap on a blank part of your home screen.
Go to edit, customize.
Yep, and then you go
Dark
to
right
edit.
there.
Yep, there it is, and that'll make
Perfect.
everything.
Yep.
Yep,
Thank you.
no problem.
Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Is everything gets? I like my icons black.
Same here. Once you go black, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Dark mode. Okay. Then we go there. Consolidating everything and making it into like bone blocks. Easier than carrying a ton of like stacks of bones, because you could always break it down to bone meal later.
That's easy,
Is it easy, Angelina? Really? Really? Really, Angelina? Really? 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 Really?
There's something big, because if you get some bones, it would be easy.
Angelina, I love you. Alright. Well, we can definitely figure it out. I'm sure we'll have a good setup. I think I told you I've pretty much optimized OBS. I spent most of this morning, instead of playing, just trying to get everything set up. I actually have the multi-chat as part of a dock in OBS, so I don't have to do whatever like jank system I had going before to get it work the way that I want it to work, to be able to see what's going on screen. So that was a huge quality of life improvement. And obviously you can see I've got the Discord set up working out perfectly as well without causing any issues. barring for that one crash that happened earlier in the stream. But you know that's just gonna happen because it is what it is. Yeah, no, everything on my end, I think at this point is as optimized and as stable as it's gonna be.
Fair enough. Oh wait, hold on. Monday.
What about Monday?
Oh, I'm just looking at the backup. Sorry, I just happened to, I'm trying to look at like, it looks like the last text messages I got all say Monday. Like the restore is showing like the last text messages I got were like Monday. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm looking through and you're one of the last text strings. And it's you sending me the game photos, the gaming photo logo ideas. And I'm like, Monday? That's not 10 days ago. That was like this past Monday, right? Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Okay, so I'm getting a backup earlier than that. Yeah, but it says last backup 1/11. That doesn't make any sense.
All right. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the stream. All our new guys watching, very much appreciate it. As you can hear, Johnny's alive and well, relatively speaking. And so, you know, if you guys want to follow along with us tomorrow and pick up where we left off, you're gonna be able to get to see the castle, the new setup. And then on Friday, it's gonna be Flat World Friday. So we're gonna be playing on the Super Flat. Definitely catch up on those if you want to go back and see our progress there. There's only about 5 or 6 episodes that you guys need to watch if you want to catch up on there. And yeah, no, it's just been a nice night. So, again, I've been Giuseppe. This is Johnny on Discord that you're hearing him talk through Two Friends Eat. This is Two Friends Eat Gaming. This was episode 63 of the Minecraft Bedrock Survival series. So, thanks so much for following along. All of the new viewers, thanks for following. I see that you all kind of subscribed, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.